If there's an iced tea in that bag, could be love.
Alrighty. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. It is time for the Sunday test. And boy, did a lot of stuff happen in the last hour. A lot of stuff happened in the last hour. He's never started. Beat does not want to start. Alright. So, as we get started this morning,
at 1:22 a.m., severe thunderstorm warning remains until Tom Green. This severe ends until 4 a.m. Central Standard. Cloudy. A chance current an hour. Areas of central temperature falling into west winds. A severe thunder and quarters over mainly rural air. 200 hail and storm. They will send 28. The pressure.
alright. Alright, so as we get started here tonight, All right, so as we get started here tonight, got some great news. SKR is back to laying all of those weeklies that they have been that we've been checking on for a while and all that stuff. And there was one warning I missed. So, as I go back on that one product right now, I actually noticed that John actually managed to set up a new feature with this logger. Uh-oh. No sound? Yep, that's a fail. We can ignore it. Yep, that warning is a fail. So that one's being ignored. So, some great news. I actually just found this out. There we go. So, WSKR is actually now finally back to relaying the weeklies that they have been relaying for quite a while. They are actually finally back to doing that. So I'm getting KCMO pulled up. Here's the X to X that out. And there we go. Okay, what's going through the main? Man, they go pretty fast with this thing. Alright, well, we have time, so let's go get it. So this is actually being relayed live on the weather scan. So let me switch this and I'll show you what I mean. So so right here you can see this is something that John actually just set up. He actually just set it up earlier tonight. Now now as you can tell, this doesn't say receiving alert and then alert received. And I see the pre-rolls have actually been removed again. So So he set up something new called live alert patching. So essentially as as an emergency alert is received and so if an emergency alert is received so if an emergency alert is received or broadcasted on one of so when an emergency alert is received on one of the weather scan monitors. So instead of, just receiving the product and then, just wait like a minute or two to receive the product and then relay it, it's actually it'll actually now relay the product live as it's being transmitted. In fact, it's actually been demonstrated on the logger NWR. It's actually been happening on here too. So this warning from San Angelo is being broadcasted simultaneously through the stream. So pretty much then, WXK-33, the mass NWR, and the weather scan would both be relaying the alert. Would all three would be relaying the same product together. So all three would be going simultaneously. So that's something new that John set up. And look at this, we get to see a demonstration of that right now. So you can see here, this says that it's patching Palestine. So when I open this up, when I open up the mass NWR, we're going to hear the exact same thing that I'm hearing on Palestine right now. So this is live as it's happening. However, here, there's a second one. However, that says receiving alert. So the warning with Palestine, so you can see here, this says that the warning from Tyler, Texas has been received. So I've actually been seeing this with a few of the relays, actually several of them so far. So the first warning that comes up, it'll live patch the product or the relay. However, the second relay of identical nature will be ignored. So it'll still receive the product. However, the second relay of identical nature will be ignored. See, it's the case if if it receives the same alert from two different transmitters, it'll take the first one that comes in and then log the second one and then just do log only on the second one. So I actually like that live feature so far. Did YCD even go or did I not hear it? Oh, now they're going. Okay. Okay. Now to WOLDC. And boy, was I quite busy tonight. So I'll explain. So that's interesting how John set this up. The local seems to be unaffected by this. So it looks like these changes have only been applied on on the WXR and the weather scan. The local, however, has not been acknowledged. These changes have not been acknowledged publicly by John himself yet, and I'm not. I'm, and again, it is very late at night, so that is probably the reason why John himself has not acknowledged it. But DDG ran a weekly about 10 minutes before we started. Here's WRNR. Here's Delaware Public Media, and Air 1 actually went on day 4. So now I've got K-Love going in case they end up doing the same. So for those of you who may recall from our Wednesday show, what ended up happening, K-Love and Air 1 both went at 2 separate hours respectively. Air 1 actually went just after 6 o'clock. And K-Love went just after 7:30 that same night. So, right now, Air 1 went at 12:46 a.m. and we did broadcast it live on the air. It is now 2:15 in the morning, and so it doesn't look like K-Love wants to repeat the same thing. However, I think they're probably going to do it. However, I think K-Love is probably going to do it tomorrow. But I will have them set up just in case they... Yeah, I've been binging the Bubble Guppies marathon, and I've been very busy with a lot of stuff tonight, such as the massive 100th Street View episode, which I have actually just finalized. There we go. So, I had just finalized the 100th Street View episode, which is set to debut in April. I have actually made several corrections, several other corrections, while the video was still in development. I had not fully rendered it yet. Well, I have fully rendered it now, but after it was fully rendered, I noticed the errors, but thankfully I didn't even delete the video yet from Clipchamp. So I was actually able to go back and correct the errors. So while I was going through the original video, I did actually get the description typed out for it. So now the description is all ready to go. And boy, that video is actually over 40 minutes long. That's right. Route 59 in both directions. That is how long this review video is going to be. And I'm actually thinking about making a second one too, but this time including some of the streets of Plainfield. So that's actually what I'm looking to include. Although I actually would like to make this as part of like a special. Maybe this will kind of serve as our 500 subscriber special too. So we'll see if K-Love goes. We'll see if K-Love goes this hour. So we'll see if K-Love goes this hour. If they do, that's awesome. Otherwise, then that massive Street View video, I also got around to I also got around to making, I think, 3 more nostalgia episodes, finishing up the E Machines mini series, and also the episode that followed afterward, which was on a Packard Bell. I was able to get that far. There was an Acer I was going to do, however, it didn't go according. Now I'm looking to find additional now I'm looking to get additional files to do the next round of episodes. However, though, won't be able to get I won't get enough time to film it tomorrow because again, we're going to have Nickelodeon because they're going to air the Super Bowl as well, with SpongeBob and Patrick calling the game. Ooh, this is going to be fun. And I see that Nicktoons and T Nick are both going. So that is actually what I saw. Like, I missed the first episode of the marathon, but I was just into a second one that came on. It was called Heat and Snow. I'm saying Heat and Snow because the Arnold episode was actually split into 2 separate segments. Each half-hour episode was split into 2 separate segments. So the first segment was called Heat, and it was basically about the city experiencing a massive heat wave and kids trying to cool off. And then there was another one after that. Yeah, it was called Snow. And pretty much it was the opposite of that, trying to stay warm after a blizzard. And boy, Arnold was like so happy when he heard that. What the heck was it? PS1 18? Oh, frick. Is that receiver offline tonight? Ah, great. Alrighty. Well, we're gonna have to do their website, but you know what? You know what? I think this is getting a little. I think, doing the whole thing with this, with the. Is better as ever. Although, I actually do have the DVD. Sunny Days DVD actually does have this episode on it, so. Yeah, that Nickelodeon logo was actually much shorter than its season 1 counterpart. But anyway, here we go. We're going to go ahead and we're going to. Alright, we're going to go ahead and start them all up. So we'll see which ones actually go. Now then. Ready? And because this is now the overnight hours, that means at this point all of the commercial breaks have been eliminated from the cycle. Yes, Una sounds one Una better at the season 3. Reminds me of the what the heck was that personality named? One of the furry boom person I did. I didn't even get a chance to speak, didn't I? Here we go, North Country Public Radio. We'll listen live. And let me get MAS going, because their auto test is coming up next. Now again, I'm going to be watching the entire marathon until it actually does come to a close, so go ahead and start them both. Mid skip. Okay, there we go. Alright, so we got a lot of stuff to talk about here in the coming minutes. We have a ton. So, I've actually been noticing for quite a while that the YouTube stream has been disconnecting out. This is probably because of the setup with OBS, how I set up to stream to both YouTube and. So I think every time that OBS disconnects, I think it no longer detects the stream running on the YouTube end, but it'll keep going on that third party end that we set up back in January, I think it was when we got last month when we got it all set up. If I remember, but I'm not sure what the status is with Highland Weather and his Highland Plus thing, where all of our content will be on demand, and then I'm sure you can download all that stuff, and then we can then I can edit it all out and rerun it. Then I can edit all the stuff out and we can rerun it. Speaking of reruns, the Deal or No Deal and Wheel of Fortune stuff from Wednesday is ready. And those are ready to be reran, and we'll rerun those on Monday. We'll rerun those first thing on Monday. And we'll get caught up on Friday's Tower of Cash, and we'll do Saturdays. In fact, we'll do those closer to the end when it comes time for the when it actually comes time for the Minecraft show. So as North Country and WMAS, not just nostalgia and so yeah, Street View video, those nostalgia of. I also so yeah, let's see. So I did the nostalgia episodes. I did the Street View videos. Essentially all I got done today. So oh man, I was so busy today. Let's see. We'll see how timed. We'll see how perfectly timed I am on this. Yeah, I think I'm a little too late. Okay. Um, yeah, as much as I would like to let Ed Sheeran go, I'm not going to do that. But I will get barely, I'm not even going to get any time to, go through the whole thing, this whole Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I think I stopped the wrong one. So that was MAS that went. That was North Country. I stopped the wrong one. Oh well. I wasn't paying very close attention, wasn't I? But it is what it is. Things like that do end up happening. Okay, so now that both of the videos have made it onto the iPad. Alrighty, and oh boy. Everybody's going now. And now we have a North Carolina Amber Alert. Now we have a North Carolina Amber Alert, it looks like. Oh my god, that's a lot of transmitters. That is a lot of them. Oh my god, that's a lot of them. Okay. Is this a whole new watch or is this. Yeah, it's a whole new watch. Oh my gosh. Oh boy, we're gonna be in for something tonight. And let's see if all of them took it. Yep, it looks like it took them all. So I'm gonna go back on these watches here. Oh my god, that is a lot of them. That is a lot. Alright, so usually what I do is I skip the. What I usually do with these is I skip the attention signals and go right to the actual start of the message, except for the first one. Look at all these transmitters. My goodness. My goodness. Look at all of these transmitters. My god. Look at all these freaking transmitters. My god. My god, that's a lot of them. Okay. All right. So this is how it's done. I see we just got a Comcast weekly too. Oh, that must be the Amber Alert. So it only takes one and it just logs the rest.
National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 16, effective until 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. This watch includes the following counties in Texas: Henderson, Cherokee, Gray, Henderson, Rusk, Smith, and Van Zandt. National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 16, effective until 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. This watch includes the following counties in Texas: Bell, Mosque, Riel, Falls, Hill, Limestone, McLennan, Milam, and Robertson. The National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 16, effective until 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. This watch includes the following counties in Texas: Anderson, Cherokee, Houston, Henderson, Houston, Leon, and Navarro. The National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 16 until 11 a.m. Central Standard Time.
Oh my gosh, I like the name of the filter. Can't park there, mate.
Angelina, Cherokee, Houston, Nacogdoches, and Trinity. The National Weather Service has issued severe
Can't park there, mate.
this watch includes the following counties.
Well, in some way, I like this live alert feature. However, there are some other cases that it may not be the best, the best choice. All right, that should be the last one. Yep, that's what I just said. There is the North Carolina Amber Alert. Yep, that is the Comcast relay. And that is actually what we are going to relay right now. So, at this time, we are going to interrupt our programming to activate the Plainfield TV emergency alert system for an Amber Alert in the state of North Carolina. Please stand by.
This is a North Carolina Amber Alert for a child abduction. The Asheville Police Department is searching for a Quilaya Return Jackson, 10-year-old black female, 4 feet 11 inches tall, 90 pounds, black eyes and black hair. Quilaya was last seen wearing a pink polka dot shirt, white hoodie with Gap letters in green and blue on the front, blue jeans, white Adidas or Jordan shoes with pink or peach stripes. Quilaya is believed to be with her mother, Quayante Terry Armand Simmons, 20-year-old black female, brown eyes, black hair, 5 feet 6 inches tall, 260 pounds. Quayante has a tattoo on her right eye that says Tank, tattoo on the right forearm that says Blessed, and another tattoo on the forearm that also says Peach Dirty South. If you have any information regarding this abduction, call Asheville Police Department immediately at 828-252-1110 or call 911 or star HP. This is an Amber Alert.
Okay, well, we do hope the child gets found as soon as possible. So anyway, now let's go through everything. So now let's go through what this week has in store now that we got that out of the way. So, let's first begin with tomorrow. Boy, we got a lot. We have a lot on our schedule for tomorrow. We have so much. We got the Wait, Wait, Don't Tell Me show. We got that Bubble Guppies weekend marathon over on Pluto TV, which I'm going to take a look at, see what episodes are going to be on the list for this week. And then I gotta check tomorrow night's episodes on the Nick Jr. channel. Like right now, maybe it'll be my favorites. Who knows? But again, if I want to see the marathon, the majority of the episodes have to be seasons 1 through 4, essentially the first 4 seasons. If there's only a few season 5s in there, then or a new story that I haven't seen yet, then I'll watch it. Then I'll watch the marathon. So yeah, we're gonna do the Buzzer Weekend Marathon tomorrow. We're gonna do Wait, Wait, Don't Tell Me, and then of course, we're gonna do Wheel of Fortune that we would have done today. However, again, there was no sports on. But tomorrow we are going to be in for something, because starting tomorrow night, we're gonna begin at 5 p.m. You know what? I think we might be on all day. I think, because the Buzzer Weekend Marathon, actually goes to like 2 o'clock, and then 3 p.m. sharp, and what usually happens 3 o'clock and everything. Usually lasts for a whole hour, and then we'd be back, and then we'd only have like an hour left. So I'm not sure what I could get it in that last hour. I really don't know what I could get in. So either we'll just put you on the info center for 2 hours and then come back, or we'll just do it like live all day. I haven't decided how far we're gonna go with that yet, but I still don't know what I've decided. But we are gonna be covering the Super Bowl, and oh boy, this is going to be a big one, because we're going to be doing multiple sources at once. So many multiple sources. We're going to do CBS Sports, and since Nickelodeon will actually be simulcasting this game, we're going to be doing the Nickelodeon end of that as well. I'll also have Teen Nick and Nicktoons both on as well, so it's going to be a back-to-back marathon of Hey Arnold, the football head. How many hours was that toned for? That was actually a 3-hour event. That's actually a 3-hour event. So, yeah, that's a 3-hour Amber Alert. But anyway. So, and of course, we'll have the KDK test during the game, and we should be able to get through Ticket to Ride. I think the game might actually probably be over by the time it comes to our Ticket to Ride game. But again, I'll be watching the trophy presentations and everything like that at the end of the game. Usher is actually going to be performing. He's going to be performing at the halftime show, as far as I've heard. Up next, more Bubble Guppies. Yep, it's going to be the last one that's going to air tonight, and then after that, it's just going to be nothing but Paw Patrol and all that other stuff like that. So anyway, that's what tomorrow has in store. And I did actually get the automations ready for next week. I got that all set. So all the automations for next week are ready to go. Well, the stuff that I'm going to be asleep from, that is, Sacramento, San Francisco, Fresno, Pennsylvania, Indiana, Hawaii, just to name just those 6 areas individually, just to name a few of them. So all the automations at that point are ready, so they're all ready to go. And looking back through previous logs of WPSU, I feel like they might have changed their pattern. So they now go at the top of the hour on a random weekday. I'd say I would say midnight or 2 a.m. However, I've added 1 o'clock in the morning as well in case they ever go that, if they go that far as 1 a.m. So that's what I've determined their pattern is. I've determined that's what their pattern is. So that is what I am looking to do at that point. So that's what I'm looking. So anyway, boy, and then on Monday, it's back to usual business. And then of course we get to do our Minecraft show. We're gonna have some fun with our Minecraft show. So yeah, we'll be doing our Minecraft show, and then, so of course on that. So let's see if I recall where we were with the show last week. I think we were going to get to, yeah, we were going to get to 289. We were going to continue that. We're going to continue that this week. So that's actually what we're looking to do. Continue yeah, actually continue that process. So that's actually what I am looking to accomplish with that. So that's what we're actually looking to do this week on this week's Minecraft show. So that we'll do tomorrow, and then on Tuesday, of course, our Roblox show. Gonna have a lot of fun with that. And also, the Blackhawks are going to play against the Vancouver Canucks at 7:30 p.m. sharp. And then, of course, that night we'll have, oh boy, live alert fetched or patched. And because this thing was just issued, I can go back on Waco. That's just going to replay it right here. So anyway, we'll do our Roblox show on Tuesday night. I'll find... And of course we'll have a lot of fun with the Crosstown Game Thing Grand Finale. That I look forward to. KTXR doesn't say receiving alert in these parts now, it just says patching alert live, and it'll just relay it when possible. So I think what it does is it compares I think if it finds a matching county in the list of sorts, then I think that's when it ignores it. But this is interesting when he set up can't park there, mate. Did he set it up on everything? It was originally on catch-all EAS alerts, and then he had renamed it to can't park there, mate. Yeah, and for some reason Waco doesn't even repeat. Dallas forward stations take forever to repeat the watch. But at least they easily replay warnings, which is good. But anyway, then on Wednesday, of course, we're going to be doing our. Of course, on Wednesday we'll be doing our weekly test show. Of course, we're gonna have some fun with that. Maybe a few more RMTs at that point. And then what else? So last Wednesday, John said he was going to start ignoring non-local RWTs on his weather scan, but later on in the show, it seemed like he had changed his mind on that. So we're gonna see what he decides to do with the weather scan. If he'll continue ignoring non-local RWTs or non-NWS local RWTs, or it'll continue to acknowledge them. But again, I don't know exactly what the case is going to be. We'll find out. And then Thursday the 15th, we'll have a Blackhawks game at 7:30 against Pittsburgh. However, again, because I'm going to be, my goodness, at the evening class that night, we unfortunately will not be. Oh, that's right. What's open? Oh, there's that Billboards video of tape that I've had open. Alright, so I'm going to let the Street View video finish uploading, and there we go, got to disconnect. Alright, so depending on what time I get back, which I hope I get back in time, we'll then be able to bring you the Blackhawks game. We'll bring that game to you all, and we'll do coverage on it. So, I've been binging Bill Wirtz again. Yeah, the tape thing and the crappiest video. I've been binging Bill Wirtz again for summer. I was having too much fun with that. But anyway, we'll still do backyard baseball as usual on Thursday. Friday, of course, our Friday Fun Night show. We're going to have a ton of fun with that. And then on Saturday, we will be, and then of course Saturday we'll do it all over again. We'll do the morning tests and everything else like that. So no new streams for the Super Bowl Sunday, but at least we have a good amount so far. And the 59 Street View video, that one is actually now in the upload, is actually still in the upload stage. But we are going to keep an eye on the storm system tonight, as there have already been a bunch of warnings, and that first watch actually kicks off the Sunday compilation, but not sure if this is supposed to continue into the afternoon hours, but we're going to find out for sure. The Verdi game. So, keeping the scorecard for Air 1, their next day 4 will be on Thursday. Ooh, boy, I don't know if I'm going to like that. Maybe they'll go on Wednesday. Who knows? As for K-Love, they are now on day 4. So let me check the automation thing. Let me make sure I have that properly set up. I need your help. I need your help. I need your help. And that's what the show's been about. Okay, here's Air 1. We're going to turn that off. And this one is... What? Oh, that was that one station I was trying to confirm, wasn't I? Oh yeah, KWKH. I've been trying to confirm that one, but I had no luck. Alright, so here we go. And let me look through the last K-Love test, just to make sure I put the link in correctly. Here's that same day. That's Air 1. Yep, I did put it in correctly. Okay. Alright, it is time for WLS. Yeah, I was about to set it down. Well, there's XXI. I call this the you're outside the listening area thing. Oh wait. It's temporarily unavailable. Oh my gosh, like the is the remote desktop service down? Not gonna try and fiddle around with remote desktop, so I got a better idea instead. We're gonna do it the same way we did with the we're gonna do it the same way we did with those organs with those other stations earlier. There, fixed it. You're currently outside the listening area. Geo block message. All on the second one. The more stuff from John, I suppose, but yeah, the weekend test. He thinks that the month is wrong. Why didn't I premiere this? Well, that's actually the one that had KFAV and all that stuff in it. Well, again as I said, I looked through all of the, I go through all of these dates closely. I make sure I match all the dates, and that KFAV thing, that actually did go out on February 9th, 2024. So everything that's in that video is correct. Everything has the correct dates. So every date that's in there is correct. It is current. So I don't know why Gage mentioned that the month was wrong, but everything on there is correct. And then my latest one right now is the Air One Weekly that happened about 2 hours ago. Yeah, it was just after 12:30 a.m. when it happened. and I actually just so happened to be playing around with I just so happened to be playing around with I actually just so happened to be playing around with my Windows XP HP virtual machine. However, I noticed that the activation timer had expired on it. So now, so pretty much the only thing I can do with it now is, just keep resetting it for one-time use, and then I'd have to, and then after that I'd have to wipe the hard drive and reinstall the operating system with the factory media, with the media that was provided. I mean, I could use my product key of Windows XP Professional. However, the copy of HP XP that's on there, that's XP Home. XP Professional and Home Edition keys are not cross-compatible. So that's unlike with Windows 7, unlike with Windows 7. If you put in a Windows 7 professional product key on a Windows 7 Home Edition, you would be upgraded to Windows 7 Professional in order to activate the software, in order to get the proper license, the proper Windows license. On Windows 10 and 11, it's the same story. If you put in a Windows 11 Pro key on a Windows 11 Home installation, it would then upgrade you to the Pro edition of Windows 11. And it would then activate the software. However, in previous years, you could upgrade from Windows 7 and Windows 8. So yeah, in previous years, you could upgrade from Windows 7 or Windows 8 to Windows 10. In fact, that's actually what I have been, and that's actually what I did with two of my Dell laptops, the Vostro and the Latitude to be exact. Both those still have their copies of 10. However, now Microsoft no longer allows usage of those 7 and 8 keys to upgrade to Windows 10. Now, that's all I heard. However, as I've mentioned already, I was quite surprised to find out that after I installed Windows 10 on my ThinkPad, it actually took the Windows 7 or Windows 8 key, whatever key was on there, and it ended up activating Windows 10, which I was absolutely shocked to find out, because I thought Microsoft blocked the activation. But now that got me thinking, it could probably be just retail keys that are affected by this and not OEM manufacturer keys. So, I mean, with Microsoft blocking the keys at such a perfect time, yeah, it's because Windows 10's end of support is just months away. Actually, about less than 2 years. It's got less than 2 years left of support. And there we go. SpongeBoy just sent me the ending to Bubble Duckies. So wonderful. I get to add another thing to my Cartman Bubble Guppies Captures collection. Might actually end up playing around with that now, but then what am I going to be doing now for the rest of the night? Maybe I'll just leave John's weather scan running through the night and see what else happens. Maybe EMF. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows if EMF is going to test tonight? Again, I don't know. None of us knows. We will see. So we'll keep an eye on all of this as it goes tonight. So those organ stations are about to happen. Yeah, I don't know why. This is, again, as I said, that's a bug in VLC Player, and I think the developers haven't even gotten around to fixing it lately. I've been seeing this affect newer generations of Intel processors, of Intel Core processors. I've seen it hasn't affected AMD or the 8th generation i5. It hasn't affected anything like that. So, I mean, I think an 8th generation i5 would be actually capable of running Windows 11. It would be actually one of the most capable processors of running Windows 11. So as we get those organ stations, that is where we are going to leave you for tonight. As I'll be tucking in for the night in about 45 minutes here. All right. We have WJOU coming up in just a few minutes, and all of that. So, with that said, we hope that you will join us once again tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. as we bring you the remainder of the Sunday tests, as well as day 2 of the Buzzer Weekend Marathon, and then, of course, the big game. So, we hope you will be with us for that. But until then, from all of us here at Plainfield TV and Highland Now, we wish all of you a very pleasant good night.
Thank you.